Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. My name is Xabe, the Gemini Witch. It is such a pleasure to have you guys here with me today. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are returning viewers, welcome back. So let's jump into your reading, Gemini, and see what the cards have for you today. What do you have for Gemini? Expect a powerful change, Gemini. So you guys are going through some stuff here, and what's happening is really just a powerful, very, very powerful change that you're undergoing. And you may feel like some things are stagnant right now, but they're not. Spirit's working behind the scenes. The universe is conspiring for you, not against you, okay? And there are definitely things happening behind the scenes, even though you may feel like they're not. Allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to the reality in any given moment, to what's needed, so that what's needed can come next. So radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. So this is about accepting things for what they are, right? And not wishing for that you would have had a different outcome. Oh, we got another one under here. Your commitment is being tested. So there could be a test that the universe is putting you through, but definitely right now, Spirit is saying allow what took place in the past to just be. Allow what's happening in the present moment to just be. It's radical acceptance, right? It's letting go of wanting to have the control of things and realizing that sometimes the universe, it's doing what it needs to do in the background without you realizing this. And yes, your commitment is being tested. It's like, do you really want the life that you say that you want? For some of you, it's an actual commitment. It's an actual, you're in this relationship. Do you really want the relationship that you say that you want or that you have now? For some of you, you've manifested something in your life and you're realizing that maybe this isn't all that's cracked up to be. And Spirit is changing some things around for you. But Spirit's saying, allow this change to take place. Allow this change to come into your life. For those of you, if it's a matter of manifesting the life that you want, your commitment is being tested. So it's like asking yourself, is that what you really want? What you're asking for, is that what you really want? And if it is, then Spirit's saying, I'll give it to you, but I'm going to test your commitment first to this thing that you say that you want. Patience. I accept everything happens in its divine order. So Spirit's calling you to have patience right now in regards to this situation. Okay? Expect a powerful change. And Spirit's saying, have patience because it's coming. But right now, what you're going through, it's a test. And I know you're probably thinking, I'm sick and tired of all these tests. But Spirit's saying, I want you to allow this waiting, time. Allow what took place in the past. Allow what's taking place right now, and allow what's about to happen in the future. For some of you, you may have been dealing with an energy vampire. The 11th hour, miracles. And think before you take action. So there may be an energy vampire that may be wanting to come back into your life. And maybe this is what is consuming your energy right now. In regards to this 11th hour, Spirit is saying, sometimes miracles happen like right at the end, like right when you think that there's no hope. Not at the end, but right when you feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Then all of a sudden Spirit steps in for us. And that's when we're able to give the universe or God or whatever it is that you believe in the glory. And we're able to strengthen our faith and say, man, I really thought that there was no way out of a situation. But in the 11th hour, something happened. Something showed up. Something miraculous took place in my life. And, it's because of that situation or that circumstance or that event that I can actually believe that there is something out there that is taking care of me. That is exactly what's about to happen. So you may be thinking, I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But Spirit's saying that miracle is coming in the 11th hour. But right now, your energy is being drained by an energy vampire. And Spirit's saying, think before you take any action in regards to this person. What else do you have for Gemini? You're not compatible with this person. Spirit's saying you're not compatible. That's interesting. For some of you, Spirit's saying there's a pregnancy. There's a pregnancy in this energy here. I'm not sure if that's you or maybe someone that you know, but there's definitely a pregnancy here. True love. This person is spying on your social media. They're watching you as you're having this spiritual awakening, or maybe you feel like you're having a spiritual awakening. This person is melodramatic. Okay. Let me see, what else do we have for you? What else do you have for Gemini? Karmic relationship. Yeah. This relationship was here to teach you a lesson. Spirit's saying, let go and start loving on yourself. That was a karmic relationship. But I feel like there's an energy of true love around you, but I don't think that it's that person. You're mirroring each other. That relationship was there to reflect your own wounds, and so that you could do some introspecting. This person tends to sabotage their relationships, but I feel like they want to rebuild. They want to rebuild this, and unfortunately they're going to continue to persist. Despite them saying that they've let go, it's like they're still attached to your energy. The relationship is over. There's no second chances. Spirit wants you to grow and transform your life. This relationship is over, okay? Let's see what else we have for you. Yeah. See, this person is searching. You could have them blocked. They're just, really searching, trying to find info on you. They're really trying to figure out what you're up to, how your life is going. This person wants you to compromise. They're dealing with some stress and anxiety and panic attacks. They're restless. Unexpected. I feel like they may have seen something online. Unexpected and unconditional love. They may have seen something online, or either that or you're about to see something. But I feel like this is them. I feel like they saw something online. Maybe they saw somebody, posting something with you and them together, and they saw that maybe a new relationship that you have, You guys are genuine about one another. And they're shocked about it. Either that, or maybe this is you. You know, you maybe saw something online and you're shocked about it. What is this, friends? You know, Gemini, I feel like you're very magnetic right now, so expect to have new friends, you know, or the support and the loyalty that you need. I feel like you're closing doors to old friendships, old cycles, old relationships, and Spirit is bringing in new ones. But this person definitely can't resist you. Some of you guys are moving, or if some of you are, you know, wanting to sell a house, it is going to be sold. But definitely you will be, you know, probably moving, changing your location, and more than likely that's where you're going to meet all of these really amazing people. A pop-up and emotions coming out. So this person might want to pop up suddenly, you know, a lot of times you'll hear these tarot readings and they'll say things like, this person's gonna message you, you know, within 24 hours, or, you know, this person's gonna pop up. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are. It could just be their energy. It could be that that's what they're thinking about. They're like, man, I wish I could just pop up. I would, you know, they're on the verge of wanting to make this how can I say, you know, just appear in your life, right? Because they can't take these emotions that they're going through. Okay, so just keep that in mind, because sometimes, you know, you guys take these tarot readings at face value, and you know, keep in mind that these are hundreds, if not thousands, of people that are watching these tarot readings, and you know, sometimes you're picking up on so many different energies, and you know, it could be that this person pops up for a different Gemini or for another person, but not necessarily for you. But not, you know, nevertheless, it's the same energy, and so this person could be thinking like, I wish I could just pop up. I wish I could just pop up in Gemini's life right now and tell her how I feel, or tell him how I feel. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to do it, right? Everyone has free will. It's just the energy that they're in. You are feeling this person on a very intuitive level, but I feel like you're living in your purpose right now, and you know, you're coming up as the priestess, and you're meant to be a leader. I feel like all of these things that happen to you, Spirit is going to take them and it's going to use all of this stuff to help other people. So it definitely taught you a lot. It taught you how to trust your intuition, and you know, how to teach others how not to go through, you know, these certain things, how to notice these red flags. Yeah, triumph, victory is yours. Overcoming obstacles. You're overcoming obstacles. So, you know, Spirit is definitely saying, be patient through this situation here, and you know, where you're at right now in life, because things are happening behind the scenes and you don't even realize it, you know. But unfortunately, you're dealing with like an energy vampire, because despite how much they say that they're trying to let go of you, they're still very much attached to your energy, and you could feel this on a very intuitive level. You could feel this on a telepathic level. What else? Time to act. So Spirit is, you know, telling you right now, this is the energy that I want you to be in. It's time for you to act. Like, I'm testing you. Do you really want what it is that you say that you want? So your commitment is being tested, whether this be like a new business venture or something of that nature. And Spirit's saying, you have the strength of the lion, and it's time for you to act right now. It's time for you to act upon your dreams. And the only way that you're going to detach yourself from that energy that is literally sitting there and draining you is for you to take action. Take action in regards to going out there and living life, right? Making new friends, maybe making that move that the cards were talking about. The only way that you could block this person's energy is by creating new energy and staying busy, right? Putting yourself in a different frequency, right? So that you can counteract that energy that they're projecting towards you. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. So, right now is definitely a time for you to get out of your head, right? You may be in the clouds a little bit. And so Spirit's saying, take action. It's like you've been sitting around thinking way too much. And it's time for you to take action on this thing that you're thinking about. And work, achievement, and success, right? Spirit's saying it's time to get to work, just like the little ants. And boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals, right? So Spirit's saying it's time to put the pedal to the metal, okay? So let's jump into the tarot and see what Spirit has to say. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So Spirit's saying right now is just a time to put in a little bit more effort. And if you're doubting yourself, don't, because your commitment is being tested. So that's basically saying, Spirit's saying, I believe in you, everyone else believes in you, but you have to start believing in yourself. And even if you don't believe in yourself, 99% of the time, people who are quote unquote successful, or people who are happy with their lives, they do things despite their fears or their insecurities. You got to work through the fear, not work through the fear, but literally work through it. You know what I mean? So you got the Eight of Wands, things happening fast, and the Hermit. So Spirit's trying to bring something into your life right now, and these changes are going to be coming in fairly quickly, right? Expect powerful change. So this change is going to be coming on fairly quickly, and I feel like you've been in the hermit mode for quite a long time now, and you might be trying to avoid this change, right? And that's what Spirit was saying. Accept and allow this change in radical acceptance. Allow what took place in the past to just be. That's in the past. It no longer exists. What's left are the memories. What's left is the now, the here, the today, right? And what's always going to be left is the today, if you think about it, because when you wake up tomorrow, it's going to be today, right? Oh, see, that's the Gemini brain. It's like riddles and stuff. But anyways, but Spirit's saying these changes are trying to come in, and you're still in this hermit mode. I need you to get out of there. I need you to step into your power. I need you to step into your strength, even if you're not feeling very powerful right now, because your energy has literally been drained by an energy vampire. But Spirit's saying it's okay, because I'm here to make these changes in your life. And, this can also be an indication of you having somebody blocked. This could also be that this person is wanting to come in and communicate with you, but you're in this hermit mode and you're like, nope, I got you blocked. I'm done. I'm done sharing my energy with you. I'm done you just constantly taking from my energy and not giving back. But this is definitely about changes that are about to happen in your life. And Spirit saying, it's time. You've been in hermit mode for quite some time. The hermit also represents doing a lot of introspecting and soul searching. So that's been you, right? The hermit in the original tarot deck, he's depicted as this old man who's back is like hunched over, and he's got this long gray beard, and he's looking a little scruffy. You know, Spirit's saying it's time to come out and, you know, shave and, you know, start looking like yourself again. Okay? So basically, the Hermit is, you know, that time in your life, and everyone has this. It's that time in your life where you start to look like shit. You know, but it's because you're doing a lot of introspecting. You can care less about what you look like, you know, how many pounds you put on. You're like, I don't care if I did my hair, I really don't care, I'm looking scruffy. But it's because I'm doing a lot of internal work. And Spirit's saying it's time now, because you've learned a lot, and it's time for you to come out. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune, I love that for you. So this is about divine timing. This is about luck being on your side. You know, Spirit, this is about, you know, things turning around in your favor. And Spirit's saying it's time. It's time. Whether you feel it or not, it's time. And some of you may feel it. Some of you may feel the shift happening in your life, and you're just like, you know, when is it going to happen? When is it going to come? It's happening now. But, you know, change happens. Change can happen, you know, in the blink of an eye, when we lose someone to death, or when we, you know, God forbid, you know, some sort of tragedy happens. But in this case, we're not talking about a tragedy. We're literally talking about you stepping into a new timeline, a new dimension, a higher frequency. And sometimes that change is very gradual change, but it also comes with a lot of lessons. And so Spirit's saying that change is happening now. It's happening now for you. So, you know, it's happening in the 11th hour. Just when you think that there's no hope, when there's no light at the end of the tunnel, that change is happening now. It is the 11th hour. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. The Magician and Judgment, right? So Spirit's saying this is something that you've manifested, but let's talk about something. You know, Judgment talks about being resurrected, coming out of the grave, and Spirit, you know, saying this is a renewal. But when that happens, we also have to learn how to forgive ourselves, right? Forgive ourselves for not knowing any better. And that's the reason why you went through what you went through, because you were naive, you were ignorant, you didn't know, right? And Spirit's saying, I've seen that you've been putting action in, you know, and work into things. The Magician is literally about manifesting things, but not only manifesting them, but taking action as well. And Spirit's saying it's time. You know, these are three very beautiful, very powerful cards here, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the Judgment. This is about a drastic change. This is about letting go of the old you and stepping into your power. So, you know, allowing these changes to take place. And a lot of these are major arcanas too. So what does that mean? It means that they're very big, very significant changes that are happening in your life. And so, you know, Spirit's saying, allow it in, radically accept it. Okay? So baby steps for you. If you're feeling like you've got this energy vampire that's just been draining the crap out of you, that's literally an entity, you know, and that entity could show up in so many different people, not just that one person. So let's not shift the blame here. You may have been dealing with that particular type of energy for years. May it be, you know, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, or cousins, whatever. But there's a certain particular energy that doesn't want to see you thrive or strive, because you have a message. You are the priestess. And so long as this entity and this energy has you bogged down and feeling weighed down, you can't go out there and share your message with people. And it doesn't have to be thousands of people or maybe even hundreds of people. It can literally be one person that you see on the street. and that you share this hope with, and your knowledge, the things that you've learned, right? When you do that, that changes that person, and that person will go off and change another person. And you see, it's a domino effect. That's how you can change the world. Not thousands of people at a time, but one person at a time, by sharing to them how you've overcome things and what you've learned. And just by being there for them, it's made you a stronger person. You know, you're more in tune with your empathy, your sympathy, and you're more in tune with people and yourself. It's about wisdom. But again, forgive yourself. Okay, and I'm not telling you to forgive these energy vampires that have been in your life. I'm not telling you to do that. But I'm telling you to forgive yourself, because you're having an awakening with the Judgment card. You're literally being resurrected, okay? And you're stepping into this new energy. So congratulations, and believe. You know, despite what's happening behind the scenes with this person, they can do whatever they you know, you can't control people. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. And especially when it comes to social media, you know, social media is good and social media is bad. We all know this. It can be good and it can be bad. It gives the stalkers a lot more access to you, easier access to you. And of course that's uncomfortable. We don't like that. We feel like, you know, we're being constantly watched. That's something that literally creates PTSD. You develop PTSD from it. A lot of people have. I know I have, because I'm dealing with an energy vampire myself. And I know for a fact that this person follows me online, and I don't like it. And that's the reason why I haven't been posting as much as I usually do, because I've been dealing with it. It's been stressful, and it's been distressing, and it's thrown my nervous system off. But you know what? This message is also for me. Spirit saying, step into your power. That situation is over. It's done with. No matter how much this person tries to come back, no matter how much this person tries to work their magic, their love spells, right? No matter how much this person tries to meditate, try to send you messages telepathically, you're probably really sensitive. You probably hear it. But now you're going to be stepping into a totally different energy, a totally different, you know, just, you're going to be in a different energy. And so those messages and that energy is no longer going to drain you. And Spirit's saying, I want you to take action despite what you've been through, despite what's going on now with these people, right? People are watching you and they're like, well, what's Gemini up to? Right? I want to know. At the end of the day, that's their obsession. Let them continue to obsess. That's unhealthy for them. You focus on you and on the new, on this new love that is happening here. Okay? And at the end of the day, hey, if they're looking through social media, it's like that saying that goes, if you look, you're gonna find something. Right? But for, you know, it's like you're living your life. At the end of the day, you gotta do you. You're not gonna stay stuck in this energy. If they're looking for things and they find something, at the end of the day, that's on them. Right? And they're probably wondering, do you still love me? Do you still care about me? At the end of the day, love has nothing to do with tolerance. Right? Because you can love somebody, but you don't have to necessarily tolerate their bad behaviors. Especially if these behaviors seem to become a pattern at some point. Right? So, that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Expect a powerful change. Allow things to happen in your life. Okay? Allow them, because they're coming in. Whether you like it or not. You're in this hermit mode, so go shave. go shave, go do your hair. Okay? And come out of that hermit mode knowing that that you've learned a lot, and you've learned a lot of very valuable lessons here. So let this person do what they're gonna do, and enjoy what's to come in. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Gemini. Hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.